we have served this industry for many, many years. I think I talked to Hanu a bit earlier, and he said we actually have a jubilee because we have served this industry this year for 20 years. We have a lot of units already installed in the field, and they have all a very long time. So we have had a lot of experience collected already, and we can say that yes, our solutions, they have been proven in the field. We have this NWC power pack, as you see here on the picture. This is a very flexible system. It can be configured in various ways. In the tank, our pump is sitting submerged. You can get various sizes of the pump. You can get the unit with solenoid valves installed right on the frame. If you'd like, you can also get it as a constant speed or with a frequency converter installed. And you can decide whether or not you would like our control system or you have your own that you would connect this to. So there are various ways to work with this. All in all, you get a very reliable high pressure water mist. Now, where can this be used within wood, in the wood industry? There are actually a number of applications where this is relevant. If you're taking sawmills, we have saw blade lubrication, where you can, when you add water mist, it cools the blade, it also cleans the blade, and it means that pitch or resin formation is will be much less, and thereby also the lifetime of the blade is prolonged. Another example is dust binding. I mean, we have typically a very dusty environment, and here by adding this very fine water mist, you can reduce the risk of ignition, and you can at the same time also improve the indoor working environment for human beings. Another application we have is lumber drying in dry kilns and tunnels, where the water mist is helping to secure that the moisture is equally spread in the lumber, and that you will have a more efficient drying process. More information about this in a bit. And finally, one of the newer applications that we have seen is within heat treatment of wood, where instead of adding a lot of chemicals to preserve the wood, you can use a special kind of heat treatment. And there you are also adding moisture in that process to control the humidity when you are drying the lumber. So there are actually a number of good applications where it makes good sense to add water mist. So basically, we have this one solution that this NWC system that can be applied in all of these applications. And if you're a sawmill or in the wood industry, there are a number of different benefits that you will gain by adding this high pressure water mist. For instance, you can increase your productivity, meaning that the throughput you have can be increased. You can produce more lumber. This is because for instance, the lumber drying process is faster, and also what we've seen is that the speed of the when you're cutting the tree can be increased when you cool and clean the saw blades. Also, it means that you can reduce your downtime and thereby also prolong your uptime, of course, simply because your saw blades are lasting longer, and also you don't have to carry out as much maintenance on them. If we are looking at lumber drying in particular, you would also be getting a more consistent quality because you have a more consistent distribution of moisture in the wood when you're drying it, and therefore also avoiding a lot of scrap, and the dried wood that you are getting out at the end would also have a higher quality, a higher grade, meaning a higher sales price typically. And finally, when we're talking about the dust suppression, as mentioned, you get an improved working environment, and at the same time you also reduce the risk of ignition, as you're simply binding the dust and suppressing it.